I'm back for more excitement. Getting ready to focus on a few things today. Wanted to recap yesterday with what do you call that? My Memorial Day Money Challenge. I'm going to be videotaping myself tomorrow. Going through my stuff in my storage shed and actually taking pictures, curating the photos, and putting them up on one of the sites. I'm probably going to end up using Facebook Marketplace because it's easy to set up, and I already have an account with Facebook, a personal account, so it's easy to set it up. I would encourage you all to go and explore the marketplace. It's that button at the direct top of Facebook in the middle, looks like a little store, and you're going to find that that's going to open up a whole new world. If you guys don't explore things in your different apps, you'll really never know what you're going to get or even have available for you as options for doing things. But yeah, we're going to focus on that tomorrow. And then come back on Tuesday. Maybe Monday. It depends. I'm going to do a AMA, Ask Me Anything, on the 29th. And basically, what an AMA does is to Ask Me Anything. And what it is you put different statements out there. Like, we're going to put how we started our company with no money. Basically using trials and everything until we figured out which things worked. And then once we figured out that they worked and we could use them, then we went on ahead and invested money into them. But, majority of the time, we're doing trials because we want to see if this particular product is actually going to work. And the funny part is, all this stuff we did last year before all this compliance stuff came into play. So now we got to do the GDPR stuff for if we are dealing with people overseas in Europe, China. So anybody that has an online store and you're drop shipping from entities that are outside the United States, you need a GDPR, which stands for General Data Protection Resolution. And what it is that the European Union decided back in 2012 that this was needed. They were trying to focus on this way before the internet got big like it is now. And so it finally came into fruition, and now it's implemented, and is now a policy around the world. So make sure if you got an online store to stay compliant. Also, speaking of online stores, I can't talk enough about that ASD marketplace. You guys are sleeping on a lot of stuff. So make sure you go to that website, your app store, and download ASD Marketplace app. And that will give you all of the direct connections to all of the vendors that participate in ASD Marketplace. So I think that's going to be a great thing for you starting out as an online store user. And I'm also going to be doing a couple of social tech talks with my other business partners as well as staff. We're going to be focusing on different perspectives of social media from different people who actually use it different ways within our own company. I mean, everybody doesn't do it the exact same way I do it. They have their own derivatives, and some of their derivatives actually work out better for me because I'm too busy usually to even do stuff. So we deal with a lot of curation, a lot of scheduling, a lot of pre-recorded stuff, so that we can bring you up-to-date information with the clearest of clarity, as well as being legible and understandable. Like right now I'm in the car, my little mount is doing a little bit too much bouncing, and I need to figure out how I'm going to stabilize that, because I can't go through life doing this all the time. People are not going to watch my stuff. Looks like somebody's moving into the $3 million house that's down the street from my house. Oh, very nice. Very nice. We get to have some new neighbors. All right. So that's cool. I like that. That house is the biggest house on the block. Actually, it's not the biggest house on the block. It's the most expensive house on the block. Let me rephrase that. So somebody's going to enjoy lots of house with a $20,000 a month mortgage. Won't be me. I got a better way to spend $20,000 a month than on a house. Sorry. But now that we have established the Memorial Day Money Challenge, we got to come up with something new for next week. So I'm going to focus on some team building skills next week and get your social media stuff up to par. I'm going to be doing a lot of things where it's going to help you. I'm not going to give you all the secrets, of course, but I'm going to give you enough to where you can get started. And then once you get started, then we'll go from there. But just to let you guys know, everyone's been asking me, like, how much do you charge? What are your prices? This, that, and the other. Let me just break it down for you. We charge $250 per social app per month. Meaning that if you just have Facebook, we charge you $250 to configure your page, to curate it, to get your postings up, to build up your engagement. We also will mentor you on how to do the proper lives, how to get the most out of your lives, so that you'll be able to create them in such a way where people will always want to see what you've got. They always want to see your content. They're going to always want to see, sorry, I got to adjust this thing. They'll always want to see how to do something better. And if you can give that to them on a regular basis, just don't come on and be like, okay, we're going to do this today and then no show up for 2 more weeks, because people, you leave them hanging, you leave them hungry, they're going to go someplace else. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an itinerary, an agenda, an outline that pretty much tells you what we're going to do at this point, what we're going to do at this point, what we're going to do at this point. Then I'm also going to be offering some in-person classes. Those are going to be $50. And basically they're going to be 2-hour classes with a half-hour question and Q&A at the end of it. So basically for 2 hours, I'll be teaching you how to do certain things. You're going to bring your laptop. You're going to bring your phones. I'm going to show you the difference between what something looks like on your phone versus what it looks like on your laptop. And even though a lot of people are doing their social media from their phones, that's not really the best way to do it, because if you have been doing it that way, you'll realize how difficult it is to paste hashtags, to create your content in words so that people can read what you got to say instead of just watching the videos. What else? We also got a whole lot of different things coming up. Like, for instance, we have a lot of events getting ready to pop off in July. We have partnered with Chef Pierre Sutton, who is the owner of Urban Foodies group that has over 10,000 members in it. And we have started a Chef's Plate event series that is going to focus on chef pop-ups. And we're going to focus on featuring different chefs every event. So Pierre has created all kinds of different types of recipes. We're working on a book for that, but we're also creating a whole nother page that's going to be dedicated to nothing but recipes that he and a few of the other chefs are going to share with you, and it will give you at least an update on how you could make some of the delectable items that he's going to be featuring at some of the shows. Once again, we have a few other clients. I really want to focus on J Love. Follow him at J Love Official on Instagram. He's going to be going on tour, kicking off the show next Saturday in Vegas, and then kicking off the full tour in July. We also have been doing a lot of marketing for different people's movie premieres. We actually have 2 movie premieres that we're dealing with. One is a crowdfunding premiere. The trailer's made. It's called Phase Movie. You can follow it at Phase Movie on Instagram. It's going to be an exciting thing. It's starring Kiki Haynes. We're excited to be a part of the marketing team. I also have another premiere that's coming out in July for a movie Threesome. It's from a Nigerian production company. Pretty good movie. You can check out the trailer at the Busby Corp, which is on Facebook. Just follow Shalette. She's the executive producer. You can follow her at the Busby Corp on Facebook. And her page will have a lot more information about the movie premiere. It's going to be July 7th at the Vet, and tickets are $50. And if you act now, you'll be able to do a Q&A afterwards with photos with the actors and actresses of the show. What else? This weekend, what are you guys doing? I've been so busy working that I don't plan outings. In fact, I have to rely on my girlfriend to let me know when we do stuff. So at that point, I don't really know. I don't pay attention to things outside of what I'm trying to do. So if I'm someplace this weekend, of course I'm going to go live so that you can check it out and everything. And plus I got a few people that, follow my page. Not many. But, I got a lot of my back east people. It's still cold back there, so they like to see the sun. Oh, look, the sun's out, guys. Look, all the rays coming in. Anyway, I've been on for about 15 minutes, so I got some other stuff I got to do, but I'll probably be back later on today. I'm also going to show I did a recap from yesterday's show. I didn't get a chance to show it. So I'm probably going to show that today after I run this one. And that way you can, get more information that you need that you didn't get from yesterday. I didn't get to finish because I showed it to my client. So also, good reading. This is my other client. She released the book. We posted a video for the actual book signing back in March. But this is a very good book. As you can see, I've started reading it in my little bookmark right there, or receipt. But Ariva Martin, she gives you the inside scoop. You need to go get this book and read it, because she's giving you influencer inside secrets. So get the book. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles. You see it right there? Make It Rain. Get that. Also, keep dreaming. Get you the magazine that makes you want to go shoot for your business to grow. You might want to get a house like this one day. You might not. Me, I'm not into property. I'm more of a traveling guy. I'd rather buy a 40-foot sailboat and just have a slip in the Bahamas somewhere, Cancun, Cayman Islands. I don't want property. I'd rather buy property to rent out to other people. I don't really need that big giant house. I don't really care about that. I care about living modest and having enough money to sustain my life and possibly help other charities and even my own nonprofit. Which, by the way, you can find on Facebook at BBC Kids Tutoring Services. I always forget how I named it. It should just be BBC Kids, but apparently there's a BBC Kids in Britain. So I couldn't exactly have that name, even though my company name is called BBC Kids Inc. I couldn't get that. So, I chose BBC Kids Tutoring Services. So if you know any kid that's 9 to 12 that's interested in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, please go to that page, send me a note. I'll send you some information about how I can assist or help or even guide to different programs. There's a lot of different programs that we're associated with. We're getting ready to create our own STEM Gyms organization out here, courtesy of Stephanie Espy, who runs STEM Gyms in Maryland. And we're also partnering with Google LAX. You can find them at hashtag Google LAX on Facebook. And that is going to be awesome because I can't wait. I love when I see kids' minds get stimulated by science. I'm like Bill Nye. Like Busy Bee, the science freak. I love to do all kinds of stuff. And right now, my associate, soon to be partner in another STEM project we got going called Rose City Racing, which is run by Mark DeMoica. And that's getting ready to blow up because they're going to be doing radio controlled racing. You build the cars, you race the cars. There's going to be competition across the United States. He's part of a big organization, and we really need you to pay attention. Go to Rose City Racing on Facebook, like the page, check it out. We're getting ready to do a lot of stuff for kids this summer, so if your kids don't have anything to do, we need to get them signed up with our STEM program because STEM is where it's going. STEM, STEAM, and all of those different ones. If you guys don't know what STEAM means, it's science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. So you got STEM, STEAM. What else? I think that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much more to talk about right now because I need to get busy with doing some other things. But let's reconvene at a later date, and I will talk to you on the flip side. Peace, my people.